I feel like I'm ripping you guys off and I don't review the whole set at once. But with this set, I've been looking for these things every day. I came across these three like when they first came out, like last week. I haven't found the other ones. That Hobgoblin, that thing kind of looks like shit. I think the Hobgoblin they have is way better, so I won't be getting that at all. The Black Suit Spider-Man, I got tons of those, so I'm not overly excited about getting that one, but I will be getting that new one if I ever find it. And that Hammerhead, that's the one that I'm looking forward to most out of any of them. That was until I got the Armored Spider-Man. This thing, I mean, I got to give him props. Like, that thing is amazing. He's the reason why I'm doing a partial review, because the rest of them I would just be like, oh, fuck it, I'll just put them in the corner and wait till I find other ones. But that thing was so cool, I had to crack him open. We're going to check him out, and I got some shit coming in the mail that I figured I better get this thing done, because when the shit comes in the mail, I'll never get it done. So let's check this shit out.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had. You threw it away, and I have wasted too much.
All right, we'll start down here with the shocker. I pulled out all three shockers. He does come with interchangeable hands, which with me, I'm not a big interchangeable hands, interchangeable head guy. I would rather have an effect that actually looks like the effect. It's crazy when they draw this stuff. They know what a cool effect would have looked like, but instead they give us this crappy, extra bullshit, weird magic effect that they've given us time and time and time again. So instead of spending the money on that and the extra hands, like, give us a real effect that actually would have looked good. Something like they did with the Cyclops, like something like that. If it would have plugged in that gauntlet, that would have been really cool. They didn't do anything like that, which kind of sucks, because I'm really tired of seeing this crap magic effect. I don't know what the cost, but you would think that this added up to these, you could actually give us a real effect that matches the figure. And then you have this thing, and I was kind of, when I saw it, I was like, man, the lines aren't painted. But when you look at this one, the lines are painted. Which would I rather have? I mean, if we're going to nickel and dime us, you know, if they can't give us sculpted lines and painted lines, I would much rather have the sculpted lines. I do like that they're different, because I am going to display both of them. This is the one that goes in your superior foes. If we ever get that overdrive, it'd be nice to finally complete that team. I saw that it was on charts like Dreamlist or Spider-Man, which I mean, everybody wants that overdrive. They showed that overdrive at Comic-Con one year. They had them in the display. They know that we want them. They know that we need them. I don't know how long they're going to make us wait for it. Of course, they're going to give us an overdrive sometime. God, it would be just awesome to complete that team, put it on the shelf. And then I have the old Toy Biz one, which I was thinking, okay, which one can I get rid of? It'd be nice to downsize. It's three different costumes. This one still kind of holds up. I don't like the balls on the hips. I don't like the balls on the, well, the balls on the shoulders on this one actually aren't that bad. He actually, ooh, he's got a wind-up feature on the back. I forgot even how, oh my God. So he shakes. I'm trying to make him vibrate the camera. That's cool. He like vibrates. So you can literally wind this thing up, put it on your girlfriend's clit, and for the first time ever, make her come. I'm actually going to try this tonight, because I've never did that before. But God, this is something for the ladies. Definitely won't be putting this back in the package and giving it back to Target. I'll be putting this in my girl's nightstand drawer. I'm trying to touch the camera with it and see if it vibrates it. It's not really working out, but I'm not giving up on it. Oh, there it goes. I'm sure that looks like shit when you're trying to watch this video. He also has these missiles that can shoot out of his hands. This is a really cool toy. I know people don't like the action and the action figure, but that's why they were called action figures. And now they call them action figures because you can actually move the joints on them. Pinless action figure, sculpted leather. They killed it. They did a really good job on this. I love to talk shit about them. The only thing I can talk shit about them is this lame effect that they gave us with it. And then you have the Ben Riley Spider-Man. Let me go ahead and pull out the other one since I don't have them. You got the Hobgoblin here, which I won't be getting. I think that figure looks like shit compared to the other one. The Black Spider-Man, it's Black Spider-Man. I think I got like 9 of those. But I love Black Spider-Man, so I will be getting that. The one I'm looking forward to the most is the Hammerhead, and then the other one we have. So we'll go ahead and check this out. Once again, he comes with a grip of hands, which to me, that means nothing. Like, we have so many Spider-Mans. If I want the climbing hand, I've got that. I can display them somewhere on something. And then you have these other two back here. I was like on the fence about this one, but then I kind of wanted the new mold. You can see the size different on this. Other than that, I kind of like the old one better, but since I have two, now I can display one with the Carnage head, just kind of like what I did here. So I'll probably get rid of this one and display this one and this one, and then I'll still have two. God, I wish I wouldn't have bought this one now, but you never knew that was coming. I guess we did once this thing got super expensive on eBay. You got the pins and the articulation, which, I mean, we all want a pinless Spider-Man. If you want to give us shit that we already have, give us this pinless. We know you're going to give it to us pinless eventually anyways, but why would they, if they can sell it to us in a pin body, again, we're stupid, we're going to buy it. Then they're going to do a pinless body, and then we're going to buy all these Spider-Mans all over again. And then they did this bullshit where they're too lazy to paint the peg. How much would it cost to paint that? 2 cents? Let's be real, 2 cents. I know 2 cents timed a billion is a lot of money, but to me, it's just 2 cents. Quit being fucking lazy. Paint the pins that looks like shit. You know it looks like shit. If you guys were actually real collectors, like, you would be like, fuck, we gotta do better. We gotta paint this shit. Then the one that I like the most, God, this is where their budget went. They actually give you accessories that match the figure. The accessories look cool, but let's be honest, you can't do shit with them. They don't stick on the figures. Like where they had that one where it wraps around his face, or the other one that wraps around his shoulders. I actually have that one right here. Like, this was even cooler because you could like put this on like a bad guy or something, which is cool. I love it. I'm glad that they actually gave us an accessory that matches the figure, and not just that, they gave us 2 of them. They're just going to be really hard to display. I don't know. I guess you could try to stick them. I don't know, man. They didn't really think that out. I do have the original one. And he also comes with an extra set of hands, which I don't really need that. Just pick a hand. Other hands are going in the drawer. And then you have this one. I was watching some other reviews. I didn't see anybody pull this thing out. This thing is a classic. I don't know where the missile is. I'm sure that it probably shot out. It's on the floor somewhere back there in the back. I looked for it for like 2 seconds. I couldn't find it. You can see that it like locks in there. Then it has a button to disengage it. Until this came out, I was like, man, we already have the Armor Spider-Man, and I think that he's pretty good. You can see that he's definitely aged. Here's where they had to step it up on this one, because on this old-ass figure, it had completely sculpted in detail. So they were forced into it. They had to do it. Like, they didn't have a choice, because if they made this one and it wasn't as good as the old one, because on all my videos I bitch because I say that the old one's better than the new one, because the new one is just usually a repainted bullshit figure, something like this. So they stepped it up. And you guys are welcome, because me bitching on all these videos, that's the reason why they do it. Sculpted in. That is amazing. The old figure was amazing. All this sculpted in detail. The back of it. Thank you for not putting a hole in the back. I hate when these figures have holes in the back and they don't have anything to plug into the back. That sucks. That really sucks. Look at, I mean, God, that looks good. Completely pinless. It's almost like it's not a Marvel Legends. It's so good. The paint's clean. The sculpt is clean. They stepped it up. They had to match the old one. Like, they didn't want that thorn in the side. They didn't want me sitting here talking shit on this video going, what the fuck, Hasbro? You sculpted in detail 20 years ago, but now you couldn't do it. So they did it. They stepped it up. Thank you for actually caring about our collection. When I ever get those other 3, I'll probably bulk those in another video and try to put those together. Hopefully I got some cool shit coming out here real soon. And I think that's it, man. Let's go, Brandon.